Good afternoon, guys. Leslie at Inskeep Acres. Oh, it is nasty hot here, but I'd rather have that than be freezing. It's, I think up on the deck, said it was like 94, but out in the sun, out front, it was 104. So I'm gonna take you guys around. What are you guys doing? And just kind of show you everybody. You guys found the spot in the fence right between these two posts. They keep going out and eating out there where the pigs used to be. Hi, ladies. Still working on your breakfast? I don't know, it's like 2 o'clock. So we're gonna dump waters, get fresh water for everybody since it's so hot. Oh, I don't know how long the camera will last out here with it being so hot. You guys got water? We'll get you some fresh too. I don't know. I've just kind of been like, ugh, lately. Not doing. You guys are in the wrong pen. All the babies are doing whatever they want. I've just been trying to get caught up on stuff. It's Maple still. And I haven't taken the time to pick up the camera. I think we're kind of, hi guys, getting close to being caught up, so I may have a little bit of time to hopefully edit this video. No, we're not going out. Big's little doe over here. She is a little boss baby. Hi, Abel. It's hot, huh? I left the door open and fan on for you in here. I turned the fan so the dogs could lay in here under it. Kane is in there. Huh? No, you just stay there and lay under the fan. You're fine. What are you yelling at, Karma? Oh, you guys are making a hay mess again, huh? Yeah. We are right on the edge of possibly getting a big wind, rain, and hailstorm. So I don't want to let these guys out. I want to make sure everybody is back in with shelter. If that does hit, not sure what the last video, I think I showed you moving Thor in with the horses. We did, see if I can do this one-handed. Move the feeder pigs, who look like they need a hosing. You guys making a mess there? I need to get this drained down, let them drink that. I did turn on the bite nipples. I don't know if they've found and figured them out or not, but I do have to come out when they're on just the nipples several times a day when it's this hot. Looks like it needs to be turned down. And get cold water running to them. The hose lays out in the sun and gets pretty hot. If we get a little bit of rain, I want to shovel this out, but it was so dry that I couldn't really break it up with the shovel. I took the big feeder out to take to my brother, have him repair their damages. Wow, that is really hot on my hand. This might take a minute. What are you guys fighting about over there? There's plenty of feed. Oh, there we go. That's cooling off. Coming back to the water, pig. Look, right here. Up here, you can drink it. Yeah, you guys are hot, huh? Let's get you some water. Come out. Pigs cannot regulate their body temperature. So we come and hose them down. That's why they need a wallow. No? You're not gonna get it? Kinda, huh? Yeah, like I said, they can't regulate their body temperature, so they need somewhere to cool down, a mud hole, be hosed off carefully so you don't shock them. Okay, well, he doesn't want to drink. They have made, oh, I can't get that to turn. They have made quite the mud hole mess here at the end. I took everything I had to get that to turn on. Cool water. Here, pigs. I'm gonna go right down here. A bunch of them laying in that shelter over there. Oh. Right in there. Here, pigs! Laying down there where I sprayed some water. Come down here, guys. Well, you two look like you made your way out to the ravine, huh? This isn't quite long enough. There you go, mamas. Look at you, chubby. Yep, this is what we do when it's hot. We come out and we get hosed down multiple times a day. You've got the zoomies, huh, little one? This one likes the water. Oh, flies have been bad. Okay, give these ladies a little more. They can go back in the woods with the cows. Cows have given up on the grass up there. Go back into the woods back there where it's cooler. See if we can shut this off. Thor is probably laying in the horse shelter there. Bucks are trying to stay cool in shade, eating in the shelters. Obi, you are looking a little wide, sir. Hi, buddy. Hi, Chippers. I don't know if you can see him, but Lucy's hiding in there. Hi, guys. Hi, Lucy. Oh, well, the cows disappeared on me. So, I had this, let's see, you can see where the tall grass is. This was fenced for the bucks and bucklings to come out. I just pulled that fence down this morning because the cows have eaten while they were in the backfield. It's starting to come back. Then this, you can see lighter color, is where they've been in, and it goes up the other side up to the horse pen. And so I took the fence down so that they can come and eat this down. While the bucks were out here eating more, they didn't touch this, so they now have grass back in their pen again. Hi, Mama. And, well, you probably can't see them, but the cows are back here making their way back to where they like to be. So, what you doing, Abel? Trying to lay in the shade too. I tried to get Cain and Abel into, come on Abel, into Joey's pool, and they wanted absolutely nothing to do with it. I pulled it very shallow this time, thinking maybe I could get them in it if it was low, but they're not having it. Oh. So I think that's pretty much update on everybody. I'll take you up to the garden where I'm going to attempt to get some work done before it storms in a few hours. I did finally get down the crawl space and dig out my shade cloth that I had been talking about putting on the arches to kind of shade the cabbages and things. I'm debating on whether, there's the turkeys. Hi guys. Whether I should try to put them up before the storm. We have some cheaper ones that I guess I don't really mind if we get hail and it damages them. But I was kind of hoping they would protect from some of the hail. Still got a hot mess out here, guys, so bear with me. I've been working on it. We'll start down here. Grapes planted there. I have another rhubarb. I haven't decided where it's going to go. Did get a white grape and another Concord grape. They were like 66 cents a piece at Farm and Fleet, so I figured why not. Should probably go back and try to get some blueberries. That was how I had bought these. I had bought 4 and 2 survived. Super cheap. Oh, I'm gonna have to go put that up to keep those kids in. We need a rubber flap or something on the bottom of the gate so that they can't duck under. But all of these holes here, there's what, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16 holes I put green beans in, and I don't think a single one has come up. I've had weeds, cicada wings, but I have not seen a single green bean pop up over here. So I may have to try again. But our yellow zucchini, green zucchini, doing well. Basils are starting to bounce back. You can see the more green on top is new growth. Marigolds, I am loving the drip irrigation. Here's yellow zucchini. I don't think the greens, oh yep, there is one there. Tying them up, it doesn't quite tie them as tight to the T-post as I would like, so I'm having a little bit of an issue with that. But the tie tool does really well tying to the cattle panels, like here. So this, I need to get tied up here. And there's some more pieces that look like they're growing enough now that we need to start getting them tied up, so I need to go get my tie tool. That one, oops, I think the bottom cracked, so it looks like it's probably dying off. I kind of left it to see if maybe some of it bounced back. Doesn't look very good. It's cucumbers that I reseeded. Cucumbers, and our one lone watermelon. So all of that stuff looks like it needs tied up a little better. These Romas, just in the last few days, really started popping up. I went through last night and pruned the bottom of them so we don't have leaves touching the ground. It looks like I need a little more over there, but they also need to be tied up. This is all still stuff that I haven't got planted yet. This tray, and there's a partial tray at the end, is all stuff that I picked up or dug up out of where the ladies were over there, the two sows where they farrowed whatever they had eaten, self-seeded. I think it's pumpkins or zucchinis, and I know they're sunflowers. So once this area gets finished, all of that volunteer stuff from the pigs will go there, and probably a lot of that would be fed back to the pigs. So they've kind of fed themselves, and then I still have tomatillos and some herbs to get planted. Tomatillos and a few more aromas are going to go here. I did get that ready. I'm going to try to get that covered in landscape fabric today before the storm. That's my main goal. I picked some raspberries, but it looks like there's still a bunch more that I missed. It wasn't as ripe as I thought. But these will move over here. Elderberry flowers. If we get the hail we're talking about, a lot of the stuff may get damaged today. Oh, a bunch of squash, kohlrabi. Walk down the center here. I think these were the butternut. Kohlrabi on this end and the far end. Some cabbage and kale in between. Hubbards, blue and green. Some basil in between and kale. One lone pumpkin. I think that is cucumbers. I don't have my garden map with me. I think I planted cucumbers in between. That pumpkin's doing pretty well, but we have some that's seeded in the compost pile back there. I need to go dig some of those up and plant in here. Peppers, not doing so well. Something was eating them. And we had a mole, which actually Jason ended up tilling with the tiller when he was doing this bed. I don't know if there's any more of them in here, but I do have more jalapenos coming from Azure. My pickup is tomorrow. Basil. I did buy 2 green pepper plants because there's a nub there and that one died. I bought a few more, 4 habaneros here, 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 in that corner. And something has eaten majority of them, but they're starting to bounce back, so I think whatever was eating them, fingers crossed, is gone. Slicer tomatoes, I think I planted 9 or 10, and we have 6 left, so I'll probably throw some basil or something. There is a basil I planted there. Throw some other herbs in here. I've got cilantro and maybe a marigolds or something. And we have 3, almost 4 cherry tomatoes left there. Okay, that was processor calling. My beef is ready. So these are the cherry tomatoes. I have been picking strawberries. Obviously have not gotten it weeded yet, but did finish all the drip for everything that is done. Got this walkway put back together, filled in a little bit of dirt to slope this, and got this tacked up where it needs to be. Still some settling to do, but got this walkway tacked down all the way to the end of that bed there. So today the plan is, I got my new roll of this to try to get, I think it'll be like 3 pieces wide across here. First one hopefully will come down and end about here at the raspberries, and then 2 more, I believe, to fill this. Get all this covered before a big storm today, and then once it's done we can move these into here and out of my walkway. This needs weeded something fierce as well. What else do I have? I don't do much with raspberries because I eat them all while I'm out here. But oh, I got my trees planted. I'll go show you those. Before we go look at trees, I figured I'd show you the sweet potatoes that we planted. All growing well. This one's really starting to vine. I do have a couple more slips in the house. That one's not looking so hot. Overall, doing okay. Potatoes have not really started to pop up yet. I do think I need to get a little more straw on them. I have kind of seen some potatoes popping through. But we do have this one starting to pop up. So probably next few days I'll get another bale of straw on that, just to make sure any potatoes that start growing are covered. Alright, I went through the other day at our marked spots and kind of took out a circle so that when Jason got home, he just took the fence post auger, did a, I don't know, 12 to 18 inch deep hole. We put some compost. We actually went in and just took dirt from the horse's pile that's decomposed in there and put some of that down. Then I put the tree in and then just kind of filled in around it, watered them in really well, and just kind of waiting to see how they're doing. This is a Bartlett pear, so a semi-dwarf, and it did not have any leaves on it when it came. They actually sat on my front porch for a little while. 3 of them were in Easy Start pots. They're like a 4x4 pot. And I just watered them. And I'm not an orchard expert, but they just said you want to make sure you plant them deep enough, but you have to keep the graft above the ground. So it's whatever kind of rootstock, and then they grafted the fruit tree onto them. I don't know. We did our apple trees like this and they've done well, so we're trying some other fruits. And then same thing, this is another pear. This looks like it's starting to get a couple little buds on it. This is a Starking Delicious pear, semi-dwarf as well. And I have a spot here that we won't put anything in. My peach that has not arrived yet will go there. And then this is another peach. This one actually had some leaves on it, and during the hardening off, it kind of lost those leaves. So I'm hopeful that it will start sprouting more. This is a Reliance peach. Same thing, semi-dwarf. The only option they had was organic, so paid quite a bit more for it, but that was what I was wanting, was a Reliance. My other one that's coming for over there is a Contender. So hopefully it does well. And then we put a cherry tree here. Oh, it is a North Star Pie Cherry. This is a standard size tree, so I'm hoping it doesn't shade too much of the others, but I think we have them far enough apart, and this is east and west, so it rises this way. Everything over here should get enough sun in the morning, and then around it, I was going to put it up here, but I thought it would shade less here, so we'll see. It looks like it had some buds getting ready to kind of pop through on it. This one did come as a bare root, so it may take a little bit more to bounce back. But I chopped and dropped a bunch of comfrey. This ivy is going to be the death of me. This is what was taking over my onion. I don't know what it is. I should probably take a picture and Google it, but it is driving me insane. So anyway, it was just a week, maybe 2 weeks ago, I chopped all this off. You can kind of see where I chopped it. Laid a bunch of it down here for mulch and fertilizer. I gave a bunch to the neighbors because okay, well, the camera said it got too hot. I don't know where it cut off, but use it for fertilizer, a mulch, put some in a bucket, made a compost tea, and it is already popping up this much in, I don't know, maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks. I am going to try to split some of these to put around the new trees that we planted up there. From what I've seen, you can just kind of dig down, split it off, make sure you get root, and it'll grow wherever you put it. So, a couple apples on this tree, not a whole lot. There you go, there's some. This tree is loaded. I think I need to take some of these off of here because some of these branches are fairly thin and they're going to be damaged. So I think we need to prune some of this fruit off of here. Some of these branches need to be pruned off of here anyway. I did not get them pruned this year and it's just kind of everywhere. A bunch of these cross branches needs to be opened up and pruned. I think this one, I don't know if this one even had any apples on it this year. Last year we picked majority of the blossoms and apples off of them so that they could focus on growing and not fruiting. I don't see any on this one, so hopefully it will grow well. This one we left a couple apples on last year. It's got a handful of apples this year. Up here. Alright, camera's not real happy with the heat. There's cicadas on my apple tree. I'm sure you guys can hear them over there across the road. Sometimes I think there's people screaming. They must sync up just right where they sound like screaming. Ugh. Well, I'm gonna go get that landscape fabric put down and maybe put up those shade cloths. There's the feeder for my brother to repair. They broke out all these pieces. Well, not all, 2 of the 3. I think the goats are migrating. They've been out grazing the yard, and one goes that way. You just see a whole line of them go that way. Oh. Well, we are a hot mess today. It is, I think, still like 91 degrees. Looks like they've pushed off our rain until, looks like after 8 o'clock. Looks like most of it might skate south of us, so we'll see. I'm just going to show you what I got done today. The camera put in this has not cooperated in the heat today, so it's still not happy, and I just brought it out of the house. Walkway. This is done all the way around the raspberries, and this whole thing is done. Obviously didn't get anything planted today, but it's 6 o'clock. I'm gonna go make dinner. Hi, Joe. It's hot and dinner time. No? Well, that's it, guys. Have a good day. See ya on the next one.